Welcome to the Inappropriate Guys with Joe and Tim.
Hi, Joe.
Hi. How's it going?
Tim.
Yeah.
We need to make sure everyone in the new radio audience knows whose voice is whose.
Who's who? What do we stand for?
Well, we don't need them to know what we stand for quite yet. We do want to rope them in under false security. I will say, Joe, thank you for making it back so quickly from the National Mall where you were yelling at a Native American with all of your friends. So
I was going to actually bring that topic up. I'm so glad you did.
Oh, yeah?
Okay,
You're
well...
still counting your change from the bus fare?
Listen,
down to D.C.?
My people aren't all perfect, okay? There are some issues with my people, I will say that.
The native people?
My native people. My mega people. So, okay. Here's how I feel. I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. For all I know, it was all copacetic.
So what and so just to set the stage for everybody.
Yeah, for people who don't know the story.
A March for Life.
Uh-huh.
Which is anti-abortion, which is a whole other issue.
Oh yeah.
So apparently there's Catholic school children from northern Kentucky, which is a suburb of Cincinnati. They come in, and I guess they go every year, this Catholic school, and they vote against abortion.
They don't know science. They don't understand anything.
So apparently at some point there was a bunch of the MAGA guys and Native Americans, and the Native Americans were drumming and they're staring each other down.
Okay.
So the news first broke out of the white guys with their MAGA hats and their Trump shirts, stare down and surround and bully and intimidate the Native Americans.
So what every rally is ever with opposing opinions at this point. Everybody just wants to be at each other's throat.
That was the initial story.
Okay, so then what happened?
Well, the story's developing now, and the claim is that the Native Americans walked into the center of the MAGA kids.
You see?
They were actually...
You see?
It set back... It set back the liberal cause 60 years.
Excellent.
It's fake news.
Well, it is fake news. There's more fake news out there than ever. I mean, I could write up an article right now on Facebook that is so believable, but completely bullshit. And I guarantee you I'll get 11,000 people to read. And
then I could write
distribute
the fake news article in the exact opposite point.
Yeah.
And then people would just put their hands up. And I think that's this incident, and this is a very serious topic to start off here on season 2,
what the
episode
hell are you
2.
doing to our show?
But people kind of see what they
what they
what they want to see out of it. It's a Rorschach test. The point of it, much like the Inappropriate Guys, you can just give all your hopes and your dreams. You can just
turn it off and go away.
You could picture us as ugly, lonely people. You could picture us as studs.
You can picture us as hot single men.
You can project. Exactly.
Prowl.
You can project your hopes and dreams. And I think... with this scene where there's literally hundreds of people videotaping, if you want to say the Native Americans were aggressive, you would find the video for it. If you want to say the white guys are racist, you would find the video for it.
So believe nothing. Believe nothing, live your own life, and stop bitching about other people's situations.
I guess that would be the, I think we're...
Well, that's all the time we have for today. That's a great way to...
I guess we're not going to settle in.
I don't think we'll settle anything.
People listen for our...
For what?
For our insights and our opinions.
I don't know if people listen at all. I think we haven't reached that audience
yet. We'll
know
if they
email us at angryhatemail@gmail.com.
Or if they follow us on Twitter.
Ooh! We have an actual Twitter now?
At Inappropriate JT.
Yeah, because we couldn't get the rest of it in.
Apparently there's a character limit, so we couldn't figure out in the 13 years between bringing back season 1 and season 2 how there was never another Inappropriate Guys.
Yeah.
And now I'm realizing it's because it wouldn't fit. It can't fit in the Instagram name. It can't fit in the Twitter name. No one knows how to spell it.
Yeah, you can't spell it, and... why did we pick? Well,
because Twitter didn't exist when we started the Inappropriate
Guys.
True,
none of this existed. We started the internet. We're like Al Gore. There
Yes.
you go. Okay, now we're in sync.
firing.
Okay, so
So anyway, I would appreciate all of our new listeners. Do a follow at the Inappropriate Guys. Wait, what?
at the Inappropriate Guys? No, not
No.
You're ruining our own plug.
At Inappropriate JT on Twitter, and
Nothing is congruent.
We'll be linking stories and pictures and whatever we talk about on the show.
We're gonna do our .com in Morse code.
We'll post the conflicting videos,
dashes and dots,
and then everyone can write hate comments in the comments.
Excellent. Great plugs. 14 minutes of plugs. I have something to talk about. I have a couple of things to talk about. Some of them are actually callbacks to our first, series.
Iteration?
Yeah.
The first iteration of the Inappropriate Guys?
Yeah. So we had talked about a few things, including porn.
Oh.
And you'll see where I stand on this, but there was.
Please don't stand while speaking on porn. I don't need to see that.
I'm at full stand already.
So really?
Yeah. Oh. Well, you can't see anymore because we're blocked by a lot of soundproofing. We've had issues in the studio. It's a new place.
If they don't believe we're out of the basement, just listen to that.
That sweet echo.
That wind. No, that
wind.
Yeah,
the howling wind outside. The microphones won't pick it up, but it's. There's gale force winds right now, and I feel like I'm going to get blown away. Okay, so you and I talked about back in the day. This is 13 to 15 years ago, depending on which way you look at it. That there was
fake ID or something. What do you have? Time passes linearly.
Not in my book.
This is a Jeremy Baramy situation.
I am still sleeping with 18-year-olds. No, we had a bit about how it was okay to sneak photos while you're having sex with a girl, because at the time, you were a creep if you wanted to take a photo with your girl or make a sex tape. And so we did a bit about, I have a new Razor phone and I have a phone with a camera built into it. And so the girl won't know that I'm taking photos of her.
This was a bit we did?
This is an actual bit that we did. And that in our mindset, this was genius to take out our phone during sex, act as if we're like texting somebody.
Now people don't put their phones away during sex.
Yeah. I don't know what happens when you're sleeping with a girl. Is that how your girl is? She's just sitting there Tindering the next guy. She's just scrolling. She's swiping left,
swiping
until she
vigorously.
Yeah. Finding the next. Well, fuck this. Well, anyway, I thought it was just hilarious that at that time and age,
that was something that. Now we knew it wasn't appropriate, right? I mean, was there like a disclaimer?
And that's kind of where I'm getting at. Is it inappropriate to, during consensual sex, take a photograph?
Yes.
Well, we're done. We have no argument to. Moving right along.
Wait. Let's talk it out. Let's talk it out. Talk it out.
Well, okay. So I guess it depends on the situation.
Because they're consenting to the.
If they're consenting to my dick in them. I mean, I'm not gonna post the photo.
I mean, they can't stop you from forgetting about it, and they also can't force themselves to forget about you.
If I have a photographic memory,
as much as they want to, they cannot force themselves to forget about you.
As much as the STD test, and
so I mean, they're consenting to remembering. You know, the old TV shows or the old movies. You know, when the guys used to sleep with her, and he's like, "Oh, I'm picturing it right now," and then she smacks him. You know,
yeah.
So I mean, you know, that's been around forever.
The flashback.
Now, now do you have the right to flip through your phone? And I say no. I think they're two separate consents. I think there's a consent for the act. There's a consent to actually have a
wait. So you're negating your first stance? Now you're saying they need consent for.
You're saying is it wrong? The answer was yes. And I think talking it through, I think that you would say, is this something that we can videotape or take pictures of as well? Yes. They can't stop you from remembering, but they can stop you from taking out your phone at a cocktail party and swiping through.
I'm going to take the law's hands on it, and it's my legal property if I take the photo.
Oh, we didn't ask who owned the photo. We asked whether or not it was creepy to take the photo. And I think, but in this day and age, I mean, people are starting with that. So that's the question now.
Oh, well, it gets today.
So,
it starts with like a jerk off hand job in the bathroom.
So when it starts with the photo, then where do you know? So
well, yeah, okay. So here's the other thing.
I guess the question
is it okay to save the sexts?
Yes.
Because I mean, that's
anything that's delivered to you can be saved. So if they send you
that is
the dirty
under
text
the
or the pictures or something, yes,
that there's mine.
You know, yes, you do not have. Now it doesn't mean you can share it on the internet.
Yeah, no,
you can't now take their selfie and put it on the internet because they, as you said, they would own the copyright.
I don't need to blackmail anybody. I'm just saying that I want to watch it later or I want to look at it later.
Yes.
But there are girls who apparently think that if they send you something, you should delete it.
Well, those girls
shouldn't be slept with.
A lot of men with naked pictures of them because
if you so this goes perfect on this topic then. So if you're a girl and your ex-boyfriend or current whatever has told you, oh yeah, I deleted those photos, he didn't do it.
Yeah, this would be a good topic for people to hit us up on our Twitter at
really?
Inappropriate JT, and they could they could start a conversation going, or they could upload their photos.
There you go. Actually, yeah. I don't know.
Do we have a?
Well, is there
we
a
have
censorship?
The angry hate mail email? Do we have a happy nude photo email?
I'm working on it as we speak.
Okay. By the time the podcast is published.
Yeah, nudes at. Okay, well...
You don't think nudes@gmail.com is taken right now?
I don't think that... Actually, well, we'll never know.
Even if they went to nudes 1, you figure they're at least, nudes 13
million
or something? You know, they just kept going up in 1.
I'm sure someone's spank bank is quite filled at this point. So with
that's something the younger generation don't know about, Joe.
What? Spank bank?
No, because it's on demand now. It's everywhere.
Oh wait, people don't save porn anymore.
Don't know about the spank bank because you're never more than the
people
distance
don't have the
between
trading
your
cards
hand and
that
your
I used to
phone
have.
Away from. No, they don't. Nobody has the. No, you were the only person with trading cards.
The only person that had the trading cards.
It was so sad. You show up to trade with everybody, and no one had anything to trade with you for because you were the only person with trading cards.
I mean, but I had a great idea, didn't I?
Yeah, no, especially waiting for that
portable porn. It was before you had a cell phone.
You did. You invented the first
portable porn,
the first porn app.
I should have came out with mini. I missed my calling. I should have came out with like a mini Playboy, like a pocket Playboy. That would have been great.
Well, I mean, now, see, back then people would have laughed at you, but now they look at their Playboy on their phone.
Exactly.
So you would have.
I was way ahead of my own time.
But how now with the lamination though? Would it get stuck in your pocket? Because you can't. If you have a pocket Playboy, it would definitely have to be laminated, or it's one of those waxy papers.
No. It would be like this. It would be, you know how baseball cards would come with a little pack of gum.
Okay.
Yeah, so the magazine would come with a little packet of tissues. So it would be like a little. Yeah, just a little folded up thing of tissues.
But just because the porno is small, why would you only need a small tissue?
It's proportionate to the amount of porn you get.
Yeah, right? So wouldn't that be a problem later when you're
shoot too big of a load?
Yeah, I mean, it's small porn, small tissue, full load. It just follows right through.
Well, okay, so my theory is it's to carry you over. It's the midday jerk off. Maybe it's not the full explosion. It's the
Joe, you're not 19 anymore. The midday.
The midday.
Please.
The midday. No, it's like if you're at the office and you're frustrated. You go into the bathroom stall and you have a midday micro porn stall. Well, then you have tissues.
Well, see, then you wouldn't need the, So yeah. I don't know.
Maybe it's in the car. Maybe.
It's definitely an engineering just feat of ingenuity, or just I'm not questioning that it's up there with the iPhone.
Okay.
As far as like the pocket, with the little tissue,
pocket porn.
But I think the world's
copyright.
I don't.
Copyright Joe. Pocket porn. I'm sure that's already copyrighted.
Okay, I think we need to take a break so Joe can check the.
I need to get better.
Well, no, you need to check to see if anybody owns the copyright. Joe's gonna have to run down during the break and get his patent pending on this. On this.
How would I draw? Oh, I know it. I know exactly how I draw
an
this.
origami map. It's the tissue being folded into like
just
a little
origami, some boobs, and a diagram of a penis and a hand.
I think it's self-explanatory if you have the tissue in the boob, but
Oh,
we'll
no,
not
for the patent office. I've done patents. I know how this works.
Okay. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Okay. And we're back from tiny porn land.
And Joe now has one more patent to go.
Oh, I forgot to check the... all right, I'll check later. I've got $1 million ideas.
Let's hear one right now.
Oh,
go.
great. VR porn.
Oh.
Well, so should I bring my topic? I'm going to tease that.
VR porn.
We're coming back to VR porn.
Okay.
What do you have? What is your sweet bank of topics?
So apparently everyone remembers Mariah Carey. She was big in the 90s.
Oh. How old is our audience?
Well, no, it was just Christmas. All I Want Is You, the number one Christmas song of all time.
Okay.
So apparently she's suing a personal assistant that she hired.
Okay.
Claiming that the now fired employee secretly recorded her doing embarrassing things and threatening to release the footage if the pop star didn't give her $8 million.
Oh, so this is just like the sex tape thing we just talked about.
So my question is, what embarrassing thing is left? Because she's remember New Year's 2 years ago or 3 years ago when she the lip singing track wasn't lined up, so she just kind of like fluttered herself around on stage and just like, I don't know what's happening, I don't know what's going on. And then she did like a little like once you've humiliated yourself on New Year's Rockin' Eve,
what more embarrassment can you have?
Like, so basically, what is this?
Well, maybe it was like a drunk thing. Maybe she was drunk and doing something stupid.
David Hasselhoff's never been bigger. Remember when he was drunk? His daughter, he was making love to his cheeseburger. Remember?
Well, David Hasselhoff did a comeback in his career, just
That's
like
what
we
I mean,
have.
because of the drunk cheeseburger. That's what I'm wondering.
Oh, you think this is staged?
I'm just
Maybe
thinking
it's staged.
that this personal assistant is not smart because there's nothing.
It's going to make her career
would be
better.
more embarrassing than what happened to Mariah Carey 2 years ago on New Year's Eve when she didn't have the words to her song and she doesn't know how to sing and she doesn't know how to do anything and she just danced around for 3 minutes awkwardly. I think that anything else that would possibly come out about her could only make you like her more.
I wonder if it's actually a setup, because in Hollywood, that's a thing.
What's the thing?
Making coming up with stuff
just to
to
get
leak.
people into. Oh,
so I think that's
she's
the
trying
real.
to get on the Inappropriate guys.
Oh,
her star is out.
If you're Mariah Carey's assistant, please email us at angryhatemail@gmail.com. I am never going to remember how to say that. I'm always going to say the wrong thing.
I got you. So Christmas is over.
Yeah,
and no one's buying All I Want is Christmas for You again until next November.
Well, she doesn't even sell that anymore. People just go to YouTube and play it off of YouTube.
So you got like 1/10 of a penny though, or something, or what? 1/1000th of a penny?
Yeah, it's a ridiculously small amount of money. Like you need 1 million plays to make like I don't know. It's not a lot. So she
every
hasn't
time
sold.
Love Actually is on that, she must make some money from that too.
Really? Nah.
Yeah, they had to get the rights. They had the little.
Oh, if it's actually a thing. So okay, so her assistant. Well, okay.
I like your theory though. So
it's illegal.
Something was sitting wrong to me about that. About how could she be embarrassed because people.
Well, that's what she's doing.
She's an
then.
embarrassment. Her entire like she's just this diva. She thinks she's amazing. She clearly doesn't know how to sing without a track. She's always.
I want to know what it is now.
And no, but I think you're right. I think it's nothing, and that it's that post Christmas Mariah Carey goes. She's like Michael Bublé, or what's it? Who comes out?
Yeah,
that crooner guy. He just comes out to sing at Christmas time, and then he goes away. Or
right? You mean Harry Connick Jr.?
All those guys.
Yeah,
Michael Bublé,
okay.
Harry Connick Jr. I think there's another crooner too. Yeah, if you're a crooner, you don't. You just you're
crooner? Like. I've never heard this expression before. What is a crooner?
Like a lounge singer.
Oh, that's a thing.
Yeah,
interesting
crooner.
vocabulary.
Fly me to the moon. Yeah. That's a crooner. Yeah.
Okay.
You got the big band, baby, and you got the little.
Brian Setzer's orchestra.
Yeah,
Brian Setzer's another one. He comes.
Well, Brian Setzer has a guitar at least.
Yeah,
these guys.
He's a musician.
Maybe they sit at the piano every once in a while. They bang out like 3 chords and they get up. Well, Harry Connick.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, wow. I didn't realize it's the Harry Connick fan club.
Oh, Harry.
Maybe you need to make up a story to get on Harry Connick's show.
Listen,
Mariah Carey's
I
story to get on
might
show.
like Harry Connick. I'm just saying. I don't swing that way, but he makes me swing.
Well, it is crooners.
So yeah, no, I think it's bullshit. I think more times than not in this day and age, the story leaked is not from anybody other than their own camp. Like that is a purpose. That's
a very good take, Joe. I think that's the kind of thing that people are going to subscribe to our podcast for.
Really?
And follow us at Inappropriate JT on Twitter.
Ooh.
Because I do think that's a very unique taste. You know, the same way that we couldn't look at those racist Catholic boys.
Racist Catholic boys.
And you look at it the first way, and then it turns out, no, maybe there was the Indians who were, you know, it's the same thing. You look at this story and you think, what did she do to embarrass herself? And you're like, nothing. She just wants to be talked about. She just wants to be current.
Well,
she wants to be relevant.
That brings it back to the Native Americans. They just put themselves in a situation that they would make themselves on the news.
Exactly.
So nobody's actually ever leaking anything. It's all staged.
Yeah.
It's all fake.
Oh, it's all fake. Everything but the Inappropriate guys. We are, in fact, in an attic.
Oh, this is true. We are.
And let's see, what else is real?
My name isn't really Joe, though.
Oh, no. Well, we definitely have pseudonyms. Yeah. I mean, there's no way you would you'd be talking about your pocket
erection.
Playboy with your micro tissue. You would definitely not be using your real name for that.
I still think that's a great thing.
Well, I mean, you couldn't use your real name because people would obviously just kidnap you for your brilliant ideas. You know, you make yourself a target. You need 24-hour security with ideas like that, Joe. Well, if that is your real name.
Well, we'll see. So, VR porn, are we ready to hit the big topic?
Wow. Yeah. Do I have a goggle? Is something going to drop down from the ceiling of the attic? And is it going to come down?
Yeah. Oh, it's going to come, all right.
Oh, what's that? Okay.
Okay, so if you haven't tried VR porn yet, oh my God, do it.
Can we get some kind of like lasers or some kind of intro music for, you know, like VR porn?
The VR porn minute? You know? Okay, right now it's happening. Whatever's happening right now, it's ridiculous and it's over our voices.
But everyone will know to get excited, you know, because you might want to skip through, like just, you know, some people might try to package just for the VR porn, you know, review. So
I wish we had like little bullet
whistles,
points.
they could make it.
We'll put the title, in the title, we'll put the timestamp of where to go for
where they can just go straight to the VR. Okay, so I
you have not experienced
it. I'm not a VR person.
We had an actual conversation outside of radio.
I think the masturbating male looks stupid enough without putting some kind of headgear on. You know,
you think visually, but you're not.
I think visually, yes. I think you know. I think women put up with the penis.
Enough already.
They put up with it, like, you know. It's a means to an end. This
isn't for you and your spouse. It isn't.
No, I'm just going through the male
visual.
You know, no. You start with the penis, which women just put up with. And then you go to the masturbating male, which is universally,
which is a monkey,
universally just shunned.
Yeah, you're just like a monkey sitting.
You know,
or the bear,
the flasher, the pervert. You know, like the man touching himself. Universally, doesn't matter what country, what room you're in, if you're alone, if someone you're
fat, if you're skinny,
someone gets word or
actually,
gets
even if you're a really good-looking guy,
it's still no one wants to see that.
It's still really awkward.
So now you take that and now you put on this.
You're blind.
Headgear.
It's the Bird Box. It's Bird Box.
That's the Bird Box challenge.
That's the Bird Box.
That's the Bird Box challenge. Leave your bedroom door unlocked and put on VR porn. That's the true Bird Box challenge.
That is the new Bird Box.
You just figured out the true Bird Box challenge.
This is exactly what it is.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Okay. So I'm having trouble getting.
You're having trouble getting an erection.
Just knowing how stupid I would look. Not only. You know,
you're doing it alone. First of all, if you're experiencing VR porn, you're either using your buddy's goggles to see what it's like.
Who's your buddy at the time?
Or
is this why you're asking about the taking pictures without someone consent?
see how stupid you look with the VR headset.
Joe's really good at this story out. You know, he puts the seed at the beginning about, let's take pictures. You know,
no
one's looking, and then he's like, let's try out the VR goggles. I see where this is going.
Yeah. So
next thing you know, it's a 15 camera shoot.
You just have a cell phone running, and you get.
But does it have headphones or? Where's the audio come from? Okay, walk me through it.
Yeah. So the best way right now is well, the cheapest option is like $200 an Oculus Go. Sponsor us, Facebook. Sponsor us. An Oculus Go is like $200. It's all in one. You just strap the thing on your head. It's got built-in headphones. It's got a built-in microphone. It's got a little remote in your hand.
You don't hear yourself breathing, do you?
No, you can't hear anything. You hear what you hear in VR.
So the microphone is off.
The microphone's off. You're not transmitting anything to anybody.
Wait, but does it cover your whole face like a motorcycle helmet?
No, it's goggles. It's like ski goggles.
Okay.
Yeah, so
the microphone's on the goggles.
Yeah,
or does it come out the side like a douche with its Bluetooth on?
No. There's just a little pinhole, near where your mouth. If you have goggles on, your nose cutouts there, and the little holes near your mouth. So it's very close to your mouth.
Okay.
It's an amazing experience because people don't understand VR who's never experienced it. VR is not what you think it is in layman's terms of, you can look around. It's also 3D. So VR in 3D is just like real life. It's hard to explain, but there's a thing called presence.
There are porn stars there.
Yeah. So
someone's having sex with you.
Well, this is the great
so
thing.
It's nothing like real life.
So now you can have sex with your favorite porn star. Oh. But you can also discover that sometimes your favorite porn star is probably not the person you want to have sex with.
Because it's too. Is it too close? Is it too?
It's
extreme. Is it smell-o-vision? What is it?
Yeah, it's
This is an elaborate masturbating scheme you got here.
Let's just say some girls should not do VR porn. They get up close and personal. And
so you kind of want the Vaseline on the lens.
You kind of want
You want it to be shot like Marla Hooch in a league of their own.
Yeah, you don't want 4K porn.
Where they got the camera behind home plate and she's out in right field waving. Marla Hooch, what a hitter!
You want
Jenna
the distance.
Jameson, what a cocksucker! And she's just standing out there on the outfield grass.
You want the shortstop distance. That's what you want.
Okay, so you want
for all of you baseball.
You don't want like or in football they have the pylon camera. You want that high overhead shot.
Well,
where you can see from like the 30-yard line to the 30-yard line. I got you. Okay.
So the VR experience is actually the best when the person in VR is about, I would say, a foot away from your face.
No, this is radio, but yet he's still actually sitting here doing the hand gestures, which is really fun. He put his hand out about 18 inches, and then he brought in about 6, and he was like, I'm going to go with a foot. Yeah. That was amazing.
That's how I measure my dick.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, it's about a foot long.
That's how much this man cares about putting out accurate information onto the podcast, that he actually staying here with no one looking, putting his arm out to figure out the appropriate distance for VR porn. Wow.
Or the inappropriate distance.
Wow, you know what? This is just
thank you, everybody.
I don't think anyone cares about their listener as much as you do.
Anyway, plowing right through.
Did I leave the S off again? Sorry.
For savings. So I've discovered that there's this magical distance between you and the person, and it's about a foot.
Yeah, I discovered it too. It's called the length of my penis. I discovered it about 15 years ago, and
15 years ago. Wow.
I haven't.
Well. So that distance is a real close distance in general, but that's about the distance you actually have during real sex.
Okay.
So the 3D distance really works there. The 3D loses its effect a bit when they're further away. So
now, what color is the penis?
Well, you can choose, and it's not like a pick and choose. It's mostly white.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could they figure people with Oculus is mostly white?
Oh, that's very racist of you. But yes,
I'm not the
one who. No, you can pick and choose. I mean, there's black and white. So
okay.
If you're into the opposite.
Now, did the porn stars do multiple coworkers or co-workers?
Well, they are coworkers. Who are you to shame the sex community?
Would be, what if your favorite porn star was with an Indian guy, and now you just have to experience what it's like to have an Indian penis.
We should do Indian. Wait. We should do Native American and white supremacist. Is that what we should do?
What for the
porn?
That's I mean,
those are the combinations.
You don't think someone's done that already? That story's been out for a few days now. You don't think there's already having somebody with a MAGA hat and a Native American woman with a drum?
We should do it. We shouldn't do our own porn. We should have the Inappropriate Guys brand porn, VR porn.
Oh, that's a good idea.
We got to start doing the commercials. people who don't know.
Well, I actually thought we would do that as a side business. We would just
we just create our own $1 million ideas.
You start in the basement, you move into the attic, and then you move into producing pornography.
Perfect.
I mean, it's the basic 1, 2, 3 step. Yeah, to be dead by 45.
Right. Well, to be dead by 45. Well, I want to finish my VR porn topic because I actually had
there was a point there?
There was a point. I actually had a point.
I thought you were just giving me something to
riff on. No. So the VR porn, it's amazing, but again, the girls, you got to have a great girl in it. But now what it's doing, people were worried about, porn's desensitizing people, and more and more people aren't enjoying sex in real life, and there's porn addiction, all this stuff. Now VR porn is here, and it's the closest experience you're going to have to these outside of just doing them.
So does it replace real life? Is this finally the thing?
I think this is the thing.
Ever since someone sketched a naked woman, porn was going to be the end of it. It was. So is this officially?
I think this is the end of. I think it's now going to be VR porn, sex robots. That's already a thing, but it's going to happen, in 30 years from now when we come back with the show again.
We come back for season 3.
Yeah, season 3.
It's like Blade Runner, right? Wasn't Blade Runner 2019 and then 2049 or something?
Yeah.
So
we'll just go right back. So 30 years from now, we'll have sex bots that will, fucking all that. But I think for a little while, I think VR porn is going to be the thing. And I have to say, they're not wrong.
So, because you don't have to put up with what? Is it the cuddling after Joe?
No. What's my gripe?
Yeah. How does this?
No. Well, it set me down a path of screw regular sex. It's got to be what's in VR now. Well, I'm not saying don't do it in real life. I'm saying that now it's pushing everybody much further into the realm of what they sexually want, which I don't think is a bad thing. I think vanilla sex is dead. That's all. Triple X porn 15 years ago is softcore porn today.
Now, you don't find that to be troublesome?
No,
because where does it
end? Death.
There's something to be said about
pushing the limit.
I don't think anyone's ever going to go back to scramble vision.
Oh,
we did a bit on the old show, which we will bring back as a filler between bits. But we did know it was called almost porn. I believe was the bit, and it was things like old episodes of Baywatch, or
Victoria's Secret. Oh my God, the Victoria's Secret catalog.
When they did like the Saved by the Bell, when they worked the beach camp. So you had the girls in bikinis.
Oh,
so that was because we grew up in the late 90s. They didn't have internet. You didn't have
pocket porn.
You didn't have
print up your own porn.
I don't think that generation, when we were sitting there with Kelly Kapowski, I think these people have hardcore porn, and I think this is bad, Joe. I think
in 30 years we're fucked?
Yes. I think the person who's starting now at 16 or 18 years old with VR porn will not be able to maintain an erection by 35.
Ooh.
Yes.
That could be troublesome.
That is because it's so real, it's so official, it's so it's unique to you.
Everybody's turning to be a helicopter anyway.
I don't know what you mean by helicopter. You keep using this term.
Okay, so a helicopter is a reference to when people just want to identify. No, they just want to identify as something. People are like, oh yeah, I'm polymorphous, anamorphic, I'm Power Ranger. They call themselves all these weird labels now about what they are, who they are. They're anti blah 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 this and that. All of these, it's like reading off the ingredients to a candy bar. There's nothing in there that's normal and natural. No, I'm literally just bullshitting right now.
Thought about this one.
I thought about it a lot, and so the helicopter is just like I identify as a woman, I identify as a man, I identify as a helicopter, whatever. It's stupid. So I think that the people who are identifying as whatever they identify as,
I don't see how I don't see the connection here between helicopters and people who are going to be impotent by 35.
No, because I think that's worse.
Triple anal porn when they're 18 years old.
Triple anal porn.
Yeah, I mean, once you've seen 3 dicks in a butt, where are you going to go from there?
That is a feat.
Where do you go from there?
Wait a second. Where's the third guy go? I could maybe picture two guys being able to do that.
I'm
but
sure
three,
it exists. I'm sure it exists.
Oh, they're in the shape of a helicopter.
I'm sure. There you go. That's the helicopter. That's what I thought the helicopter you're talking about. I thought you were talking about the three dicks.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the helicopter.
Yeah. No, I think there is. Everything you're saying about VR porn, as somebody who's in your mid-30s, I think that's fun and that's something to add on. But I think if you were to get that when you were in your 20s,
it fucks
and
up
now
the younger
you had
generation.
to then go get a real woman,
real life,
and you had to actually, and it wasn't just
that's
this paint by numbers, and
by numbers.
So
well, you know what I've noticed now too is that more and more romance dating websites and apps are making sections about sex. It used to be romance, but now that's become more important.
Well, yes, I think people, that is now a thing where it gets on like OkCupid.
Yeah, okay.
It gets very, very specific about
what kind of
grooming
anal
habits or
what kind of anal
what holes are on or off limits.
But I think that was something odd because it was like all about romance and doctors created the app and now they're like, and
I think that's probably for the worst because I think
I'll go into hell in a handbasket.
Well, no, because
and the handbasket is a VR headset on your head.
The experience is I think whether or not someone wants to do a sex act in general and whether or not they want to do a sex act with you are two different things. So if someone is saying like, like no butt play, like, in general, but with the proper person, they might want some butt play. So I think people are doing themselves a disservice. If they're giving a menu this is on the menu and this is off the menu, I think both parties are having a disservice. So she says, no.
You think everybody should be open to everything? Is that your
I think
your idea?
I think it goes to the partner. I think it goes to the partner. I think the proper I think the proper person could get you to do things that you would say you would never do.
Absolutely.
Correct.
I think
people who are So people who are starting this with
the hard yes and no.
These are guaranteed. I need you. I need your tongue in my butt every Tuesday. It's a deal breaker if you don't. They're turning themselves off because somebody might they might want to eat your butt. They might want to do it, but they don't know they want to do it now. They never met you. They don't, you need to get to that level.
Yeah,
so
maybe they see that butt and they're like, oh my God, I need to eat some butt.
I just need to tongue it, know, and I think that's something that people, so I would, and again, if
you like your ass tongued, please email us at angryhatemail@gmail.com.
You do hashtag Joe because he needs to have some. I can't wait till you have the guests or just listeners you're banging. That's going to be really exciting.
Well, actually,
when it turns out that this is just a big ruse for you to get dates.
There was a girl I was going to bring on as one of our guests that I met on the interwebs.
Okay, and she didn't didn't make it to season 2, episode 2? What happened? Didn't make it between episode 1 and 2? Oh my God.
No. Well, she had a list. I don't like the list.
We do 15-minute breaks, Joe. She couldn't make it through one break? Oh my God.
Well, on that note.
Okay.
It was a good run.
That was a good run.
Yeah. Our Twitter, you plug our Twitter one last time.
Inappropriate JT on Twitter. Follow us. Reach out. Mention us on any news stories you might want to comment on. If you like your butthole tongued, make sure you hashtag Joe.
Send us a selfie of you watching VR porn.
And if you have an idea on this, if you think VR porn is dangerous for the young, or if you think the sex menu, if you think the sex menu is something that should be out front, that's something we would like to hear about. I think the more people give their opinions, the more people I could tell they're wrong about their opinions and disagree with me. So I'm all for it.
And the more angry hate mail at gmail.com we can get.
angryhatemail@gmail.com.
Excellent. We'll see you next time.